lights are on, and the Magic Kingdom magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night. Pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. I didn't even fix over the scoreboards. Oh, well, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, I'm not going to worry about numbers anyway. We're having a good night here on the channel. Glad you're here. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. And I still have everything set up from basketball because I was kind of a little bit behind. So it'll be a little off, but that's okay. It's good. Let me say hello to the chat first and get people welcomed in, and we'll rock and roll a little bit together. Mark F., hello. Mike Beachman, Debbie Bernfeld, Freedom Alley, Fred O'Malley, hello. Mike Beachman, I got. Margaret O'Reilly, hello. Zippity Doo Doug, welcome in. Doug will be live a little bit later tonight. Debbie Bernfeld, Francisco, Debbie F. Cook, 2 Debbies. We're double Debbied up right there. John Corndog, hello, John Corndog, good to see you. Oh, it just skipped on me. Let me come all the way back down. There we go. WF Cook, John Corndog, we got. Lamons Gray, hello. Welcome in. Teresa, hello. Good to see you. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone. Debbie Thuner, we're triple Debbied up. Love it. We're killing it with the Debbies tonight. Mr. Langenkamp, hello, sir. Happy New Year's Eve to you. All the marks were double marked too. That's good. JC Skipper Brian, hello. Kendrick, hello. Barry Place hitting us up with a gifted membership. Thank you. G-Man got that. Thank you, Bob. Very nice of you for blessing us tonight. Alex Miller and Home Candy, hello. Welcome in. Lurleen, hello. Welcome in. Paul Engel, hello. Welcome in. Happy New Year's to all. Udalali Lane Kate, hello. Mr. Thibodeau, hello. Shelby, hello. Welcome in. Nanny Pooh Bear, great to see you. Go Minnie, Roberta, hello. I think I'm caught up. If I missed anybody, I promise I'll get you along the way. Welcome into New Year's Eve early in the night on the Insomniacs as we hang out here for a little bit and chat and talk about, whatever we have going on, what's going on with you, maybe some New Year's resolutions. I was thinking we'd start out with that kind of. I'd love to hear some of everybody else's New Year's Eve resolutions. Hello, Susan Silva. Welcome in. Toward the end of the show here, or so. I am going to play a little two truths and a lie with myself, and you guys will get to learn some stuff about me. I tried to find different things. Some of it people may know a little. Some of it you may not know any of it. I might find it interesting. Maybe I don't know. We'll hope. We'll hope. And of course, we'll talk about things going on this week and everything. Before we get into New Year's resolutions, I don't know if everybody heard or not, but we made a pretty important, I feel, a pretty important announcement last night on the channel. We made the announcement that January the 7th will be our first of a weekly podcast. We will be taking our dialogue show out to the full podcast market. Lise Wilcox and Jeff Bigari, hello, Happy New Year or Happy New Year's Eve. We're going to be going out to every podcast market with our show. It'll be on Apple, it'll be on Spotify, it'll be on iHeart Disney. It's everywhere. Everywhere that there is a top um, podcasting, broadcasting market, we will be there. So I am really excited about that. That is huge for us expanding what we're doing and growing our community. And we effectively, January 7th will be the first one, our first show, and I'm excited. So keep an eye out for Disney Dialogues by the Pete McDivitt Show. Jen and I are your host, and it'll be out on every podcasting platform you can find. It's nice because they can extend our market reach. We can find more people and bring them back over here. So there will be a Disney parade and a float tomorrow. Okay, cool. I'm not sure I'll be watching any of those parades, but that's awesome. Phil Collins just came in. Hello, buddy. Welcome in. That's cool, Jeff. Thanks for letting us know. So I'm excited about that. I hope that you guys will, that if you watch podcasters, I hope that you will take the time and on January 7th, look for ours and give us a watch to help us get started. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome in. Happy New Year's Eve. Yes, absolutely. So Doug says, not a rumor, Jeff, it was announced. There you go. Okay, Doug was on the news this morning, so he would be knowing that. I trust Doug 100%. There you go. Definitely announced. That's going to be good. Let's talk about New Year's resolutions. And I'd appreciate it if you want, throw yours into the chat, and I'll read them as we go through them for a minute here. Mine are, simple but to the point. I want to continue to grow this channel and do what we can with it. We're having an exciting thing happen right now. I just put up the Disney New Year's Eve Fantasy in the Sky fireworks from last night. Casey sent them to me, and we're already at 400 views. I just put it up like 20 minutes ago. So that's already taken off. So I hope that keeps going. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. TJ, welcome in. There's no scoring tonight, Kate. There's no points on tonight. We're not doing points on tonight. But mine is to continue to grow this channel to get to wherever the Lord Almighty will let us get to. 1, 2, to continue to help my kids grow in their success as they're doing, be a support for them. 3, to get out and see as many of my friends as I can. We've got, I just met with Doug and had a great dinner with him and Paul and Stephanie. I'm going to try to get down to, I'm getting down to Disney twice, once in January, once in February. I've invited a couple people to go to dinner and do some stuff. I'm going to meet up with some friends down there in Disney that have already reached out to me and said, hey, I'd love to see you when you're down there. So we're going to be doing that. So my goal in 26 is to meet up with a lot of friends from the community more. And a lot of that has to do with Adam's passing. Adam, thinking about Adam and what he was doing and everything at 51. He's a couple years younger than me. And, all of a sudden he went to bed one night and he's gone. And I almost had that happen. So I can relate a little bit to what he didn't know what was happening. I got to see the backside of that. So I'm going to try to do that. And then I want to absolutely destroy in a good way our meetup in August and our meetup in December and make them bigger than they've ever been in years past with more people. I saw the love, so much love at the meetup in December. Debbie's idea of the name badges was great. I saw people introduce themselves. I saw hugs, I saw tears, I saw laughter. I saw so much great stuff. And I want to see more of that on a bigger level for 2026. So that's my commitment to you. We're going to be doing some upgrades with some of the stuff involved with the channel. More to come on that. Like I said, we got the podcast thing is the first thing. I got two other big projects we're working on, and we'll have more to come on those in the next couple weeks. So that's kind of my 2026, That's kind of my thing. I want to be more nicer to people. I want to find more ways to tell people. I'm gonna spend this whole year when I'm with somebody of telling them why they're important to me in my life. Okay? That's what I'm going to do in 2026. If I'm out with people and hanging, I'm going to take the time to look them in the eye and tell them why. Tell them what they've done. Tell them the things I acknowledge. It'll be just a quick acknowledgement, but it's going to be my thing in 26, you know, 2026, um, you know, I don't know, I'll think of something to rhyme with 2026, but it'll be my thing for 2026. I'm going to stop and tell people why. And I'm going to start that. Well, I guess it won't be for a couple weeks. But I'll get to do it. Gina, hello. We just booked her for coming up on a Triple C show. Hi from Georgia. I'm going back and forth between Myers and Resort TV1, Park Pass Crusoe. All great people live from the parks tonight. If you watch the Zippity Doo Dogs Hangout tonight, you'll be able to keep up with all that. You can also watch them over on the network and have all of them going, and then have Doug open and hearing Doug's going to have friends coming in. It's going to be a big hangout over there with Zippity Doo Doug. I fully encourage everybody to go over there. Matter of fact, I may even do a giveaway from over there tonight when I stop in. I may do a giveaway if Doug will let me on his channel for all the people coming over. I love that you're trying to support. We should support friends. That's the key. That is the key. So I did book a couple new people in the last couple hours for the show. Let me tell you about that real quick while you guys are in here. I booked for the Triple C show. I booked Gina, I should say. Gina, it says Jenna. I got to read it. Got to remind myself. I booked Gina, who is Gina E. kindergarten teacher. She is an amazing lady with a lot of years experience as a teacher. And we're going to talk about all that and more with her. We booked Disney Magic and Mayhem. Richard is now booked. Mike, the mayor of Chickapin Hill, is booked for the Triple C show. Theo Sam Eagle is booked for the Triple C show. Ghost Host is booked. Jason is booked for the Triple C show. So we had all those that just happened in the last couple of days. Hello, George. Welcome in, which I'm excited about. And then over on our dialogue show, we booked an amazing person for over there. Ken Bruce is coming. He has a book series about the Tiki Room, which is phenomenal. But sit down where you're at. If you like Family Guy, he's an animator on the Family Guy, and he's coming to the channel. We already got him booked for February. And of course, we're doing Joe Lancicero in January, and Joe worked directly for Joe Rody on the channel. So we've got some popping stuff coming, and we ain't even hit our mark yet. When we're going down and meeting with friends down in Disney, there's going to be a lot of big bookings lined up here. So proud supporter of the Pete McDavid Show. John, yeah, I appreciate you, buddy. You're here all the time supporting. Thank you, my friend. 2 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate every member. Thank you so much to everybody who has become a member, who has gifted membership, who has done a super chat, PayPal, Venmo, who has sent food to me or whatever. If you've done anything this year, you didn't have to, you did it out of the gracious of your heart. I say thank you. I don't do this expecting that. So thank you. Thank you. And I can tell you, we put it back into this channel trying to make it happen. There's always bills first of the year to get knocked out. And I appreciate what you do during the year that help me pay these bills. We're going to start paying a podcast platform next month. So that's another bill coming in. So any little stuff helps us to defer the costs. Thank you. Debbie F. Cook, member for 3 months. Thank you, Debbie. for doing that as well. George says that Peter Griffith and chicken skits are epic. George, wait till we see that interview and we talk. I talked with him last night about hanging out with Seth MacFarlane. So this guy's great. He's got a huge personality. So that's going to be really, really good. So I'm excited about that. So want to keep reminding everybody tonight, Zippity Doo Dog, 9 o'clock time frame after me. He's going to have friends coming in, hopefully have a packed house. Special guests coming in from outside the country, possibly. You want to be over there hanging out. That's where you want to be tonight, hanging out, having a good time. Turn on all your friends to watch watch how everything goes with all the stuff at the parks. The Disney Streamer Network, the DSN, and you can watch all the fireworks from multiple angles and still listen to Doug. So, you know, are you live tonight? I thought you were live tonight. You sent out hangout things. So, I hope you're live. What else? Aren't you live? Am I missing something? Now I need to go over and look here. Hold on. I got to stop the show to go look. I'll be right with you, everybody. Hold on. Maybe I read things wrong. Ray, Happy New Year to you and your lovely wife. Thank you for putting the Disney Streamer Network in there, Mike. Yeah, you're scheduled for 9 o'clock. You got it on 9 o'clock. There you go. Okay. Theme Park Giant, TPG, welcome in. Happy New Year, Pete, and everyone in the chat. Hope 2026 is everything you want to be. Just pop in and save a like and say hello. Well, TPG in the house. He's done a great job this year on his channel. Good to see you, Thad. Tyzima, hello, Tyzima. Welcome in. Happy New Year to you as well. So we got all that going and everything. What about you guys? What are some of your New Year's resolutions that you got? George says, will your podcast be on Apple or Android? Both. It will be on all of them. It'll be every podcasting platform there is. So if it's a big one, Apple and Spotify and iHeart Disney and all it's going to be on like 7 different ones. So we'll make sure we get a link out too as we get to the first of the year with that. Andrew, welcome in. Happy New Year to you. So what ones do you have? Or better yet, I'll turn on the phone right now. Anybody who has the number to me or the studio that wants to call in to give me their verbal New Year's resolutions real quick, I give you permission to do so. So I'll throw that out there too. So you can put them in the chat or call in real quick. We'll do that for a minute before we look around, talk about things coming up. We got a lot of good people that have great success this year. Barry Place really crushed it and grew his channel. And Thad, Theme Park Giant, has done it. Doug's coming up on 4,000 on his channel, who's in here right now. John is not in here right now. Spaceship Ears has done a great job growing his channel. He's working toward 1,000. Just right off the top of my head. The Streamers Network do an amazing job. Just growing the thing. Mark says, Pete, I failed my 2025 resolution to lose weight, and I put on 24, but in my defense, I had a lot on my plate this year. Mark with a great dad joke. I love it. Doug had no idea he was streaming tonight. He's now scrambling to find pants. Okay. Susan says, I don't believe in resolution, but goals with milestones. Nice. I do have goals. I try to figure a way to spread joy, happiness, and kindness. You do that. I believe life is too short and I want to make a difference. You are. I believe that. That's awesome. Lurleen says, my resolution is to go with the flow more and have it a let it roll off my back mentality. That's a good one. And Lurleen, I'm not sure I've seen you in here before, but welcome. If I missed you, I apologize, but 100% be welcome here to what we're doing. We do on my channel 5 to 6 live shows a week. 5 to 6 live shows a week. So anybody else, what other goals or resolutions you got? I got to grab a drink because I'm going to be yapping a lot. I will be thirsty and going through it. So What else? Anybody else got any they want to share in the chat with us? You know? Debbie says, my goal is to get a GWT fit journey and to do more traveling if you can. Okay. Nice, Debbie. Well, you got the Maryland meetup and you got the December trip. There's two things you can travel to. Everybody would love to see you, I'm sure. Kate says, that's an awesome resolution, Lurleen. My first night here, but you have been coming up in my feed a lot. Well, we if you're a Disney fan, Lurleen, we have Disney shows on our show, and I'll give you a quick rundown. Sunday nights, I turn over my channel to an amazing broadcasting team of women that talk with people from the Disney community. On Sunday nights and Wednesday nights late, I do this show late where we talk Disney, we have a little bit of fun, play a couple games and different stuff like that. Friday nights, I do a live Disney news and merch show right here on the channel. And Tuesday nights and Saturday nights in 2026, we have a Saturday night and a Tuesday night hangout show where we talk Disney and more, kind of let our hair down and keep it fun. And I have executive producers for Disney in Florida, California, and France, and we put up content all the time, just like right now while I have this I have the fireworks from Magic Kingdom from last night in 8K resolution, courtesy of my brother Casey out there. So, and that we just put it up. It's already up over 400 views now. So it's still going. I hope it takes off. Hope it catches. But welcome to the family. Consider subscribing if you'd like. We'd love for you to stay. What else we got? Nanny Pooh Bear says my goal is to keep my thoughts and memories happy, positive, and joyful, and not to beat yourself up over regrets. I think that's fantastic. I think that's fantastic. JC Ghost 999. My resolutions, no resolutions here either. I try the best I can, and that's the best I can do for ask for myself of others. Hey, nothing wrong with that, JC. Nothing wrong with that at all. So that's good stuff. John Corndog says, yay, we have a new friend. Nice. We always welcome new friends. This is a welcoming community. We like to get to know people. Lurleen, we do for my channel, this community, we do 2 meetups. One in August timeframe, roughly. We'll be announcing that. I'll talk about that in a minute. We do one in the summertime. That is in Maryland, here where I live, where people fly in from all over the United States. And we have a 4-day weekend of great food, a lot of fun, a baseball game down with either the Orioles or Nationals, and an amazing, incredible Saturday night cocktail party with Disney theming and food and dancing and music, and it's a great time. So we have that, and then we have the one we do in December down at Disney Springs where we get together. We had almost 100 people at that one, which was our first one. So we'll be doing that again next year. We're excited. Debbie F. Cook and Katie Phillips are going to be a part of our support and help team, providing us some incredible stuff for our meetups this year. Debbie is doing her crocheting. I saw she added another character in. Debbie, keep updating that list, my dear. You're killing it. I absolutely love her crocheting. Everybody's going to get a crochet Disney character in their packet, and I'm excited about that. It's going to be awesome. When are you back at WW World? I am back in Disney in 2 weeks, January the 15th to the 18th week, that weekend, and I will be back in town the first week of February as well. So we're hitting the Festival of the Arts hard to meet up with more Disney artists so we can get them lined up to be guests on our show. So I'm excited about that on there. So last year's resolution was to learn more words and lengths. I have 3 hours to learn. Yeah, you better get up on that. A few hours to learn. So some great resolutions or goals. I think both are a great way to say it. Love that. Absolutely love that. Okay, let's talk about some stuff going on in the community for a bit. Let's talk about it. Let's see. Go over here to our community board. Let me take down here. Oops, not what I want to take down. Not what I wanted to take down. I wanted to take down guess one because that's up there. Okay, let's talk about what we got going on here for a moment. Benji, hello, sir. Happy blessings to you and your lovely family. for this great new year. Here for a moment, you guys. Check out Benji and everything his family does. A true Midwesterner at heart, who Saturday will be rooting for the Ravens. I'm sure of it. I'm not speaking out of turn. Speaking out of turn, I think Benji's going to be rooting for us. Since his Kansas City Chiefs decided to let everybody else have a chance to win for a year, which was nice of you guys to do that. Very nice of you guys to let other people play in the pool. This coming Sunday on the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat, it's the ladies talking with Dean the Turkey Legster. Dean the Turkey Legster, great friend of the community in Dean. Dean the Turkey Legster, we'll be talking to him here on Sunday at 6 p.m. Sunday at 6 p.m. That'll be good stuff. So, see, Benji says, "I got you." I knew you would, brother. I knew you would. We'll have Dean in here, and the Turkey Man himself will be here. Yes, he'll be talking Disney, his channel, what he creates on Disney. Hello, Christine Hickman. Welcome in, dear. And I'm looking forward to talking with Dean. That's a guy that's really an onion that we don't know a lot about, and we're going to get to know about him and his channel and some of his passions and his inspirations and all of that this coming Sunday night. That'll be our first Triple C show of the new year. What a way to start it off, banging with the Turkey Man himself. So that'll be kind of fun. I've been telling everybody about our Clubhouse Cruise show that we do on Tuesday nights, and I know not everybody's gotten the word yet, but it's starting to get around there. This show has been a blast to put together. Pete, I can't believe it's been a year since I didn't become a better person. Okay. This show has been a blast for me to put together. I disagree with Mark too. I think Mark's an incredible person. Mark was a huge supporter to our meetup last year. Mark was one of the best dressed that we had, and won recognition for it for his Disney bounding and theming. Every time I do something, Mark's always asking me about supporting, and I'm looking forward to Mark being a part of this for next year. Matter of fact, Mark, we're doing a get together with some of the planning team for next year, and if you'd like to sit in on that meeting, I'd fully welcome you to sit in with us and just listen in on what we're doing for the August event. If you'd like to, let me know. Send me a text and let me know. So, with all the support that you had, Paul and Stephanie, were on the show this past week. Paul just put there's a great show. Paul, again, he and Stephanie are huge support to this channel. Stephanie's a major player on Sunday nights with us as part of our team. Paul is the sole sponsor behind our usual show that we do with the Two Truths and a Lie. And Paul and Stephanie play a big part in our meetup every year. They help me with the behind the scenes stuff that we need and help me make it so that I can do all the work and planning that I have to do at night to prepare for the next day. They are huge. We love Paul and Stephanie for what they do. And Mark is a veteran. Yeah. Not only is he a veteran, he was inducted into our YouTube Hall of Fame as the military recognition. So there you go with that. So this show has been a blast for us to do. Hey, Disney Magic Mayhem, Richard's in the house, everybody. Richard has donated a piece of artwork. I showed it on the stream the other night. A beautiful piece done of Mickey and all of his phantasmic, beautiful phantasmic look. And that will be auctioned off for our military charities this year. And Richard's going to do several more for us to help out. So I appreciate Richard. Everybody should give Richard some love. Checking out his channel or making sure you say thank you, because all these people are doing this out of the kindness of their heart to make this situation bigger and better. And we're going to recognize them all on our website as I get that whole section up for this year. So I can't working to get to this Tuesday show. We talk Disney and more over on this show. The other night we were talking all kind of different craziness. It's more of a let your hair down type of show, laughter, joke. We release roll up the sleeves a little bit, and we don't talk just Disney. We talk more, and we just have some fun with it. So welcome into somebody just came in. Who just came in? Oh, David T. Welcome in. So if you haven't seen it on Tuesday nights, give it a shot. I think, from all the people that are in here, just a thumbs up in the chat. How many people have seen our Tuesday night show and you're happy with it? You think we're on the right path? Are we on the right path? If we are, if you've seen the Tuesday night and you think we're on the right path, give us a thumbs up. And just out of curiosity, just do a simple poll right here. It's just fun and friendship. Well, yeah, that's a good thing. Corby, hello, Corby Sinclair, welcome in. I have not handled your request yet. I will do that soon. I have your note and everything. So welcome in, Miss Corby Sinclair, coming in from Canada. So let me just see out there. Let me just do a little survey on the Tuesday Clubhouse show. If you've seen it, you think we're on the right path. I love it. I just wish it started an hour later. 7 o'clock too early for you? Yeah, I'm trying not to go over top of some of the other people that go. That's the one reason. Maybe I'll try to do it a little bit later on Saturday when I do that, Mark. So a lot of Debbie, Mike Beachman, Kendrick, Doug, Mark, Corby, Mr. Thibodeau, Paul Engel. Hold on one sec. Whoops. Who else? Paul Engel, Nanny Pooh Bear, Debbie Thuner, Debbie F. Cook, Fred O'Malley says it's a great show. Disney streamers. Fellowship. I kind of want a different word than fellowship, and I'm going to look for that. I think the word that I look for, George, is relationships. I think we're building relationships. And that is important to me because a relationship is when people can connect and you become more than just a name or more than just a thing in a chat. You actually become truly important to someone because somebody knows your name. There's a relationship there. Christopher S. Hello, Chris S. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in, my friend. So I think that's the word I'm looking for. Replays are not as fun, but still fun when I miss them. So yeah, replays is still pretty good. I love this show. I'm very proud that I was encouraged to do it and now how it's come together and more stuff to come with that show in 2026. Nick and Claire are doing a show tonight. They already did that at 3 o'clock. That was this afternoon. You can go back and watch the replay. I showed this the other night. That's why I had it in here. You can go back and watch their replay at any time. They did a trivia show at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We promoted it the other night, but you can still go back and watch the replay. And Nick and Claire are great people, great friends to the channel, huge part to our community, and excellent at what they do when it comes to all of this. So go over, check them out, and watch the replay. Watch the replay from Nick and Claire. Can't say enough about them. All right, I asked for some help the other day. I don't know if some of you may have seen this, some of you may have not. So here's the story real quick if you didn't hear about it. I was collecting these to put them together, to put into a box, a little frame to give to Amber as a keepsake from me for when I pass away. All my kids have something, that I've been giving and putting away through time. And I add to that. And I want to just put this together. Well, here's what happened. Two things happened. One, I had someone who had promised me for a lot of stuff that I did for them. Pete, don't worry about it. I got you the 4 to 5 missing ones. I got them. I got extras of them. I'm sending them to you. They're coming. Don't you worry. And I trusted that person. And then they never came. And then by the time that I went to look at, getting them now, they're hard to find and a lot more pricey, obviously, too, than just a couple dollars they used to be. And that was for the bottom ones, the second row and the third row. Hello, Monorail Molly. Happy New Year. Welcome in. For the top ones there, across the top, Mickey and Tiana and Sleeping Beauty, I had them here, and I think what happened is this. I had trouble with this wheelchair when I first started getting it. I had trouble. I would I couldn't control it as well because of my challenges. And a couple times I hit the case behind me and things would fall over. And I think a couple of the pieces came off of them. And when the maids came in and did a full cleaning of this house while I was sick, they sucked up the pieces and they're gone. So I'm just throwing a thing out there to our community. If you collected these and you have some extras and you'd like to sell it to me, I'm willing to pay for them. I would really like to close off this set. I want to thank Sam. I don't want to give out full names or anything, but Sam, I appreciate you from the other day. I was missing Cruella DeVille was one of the ones I was missing. I got an email from Sam right after this saying, "Hey, we are mailing you Cruella DeVille," and I was so grateful. So we got one. So I'm still looking for Mickey. I'm still looking for Tiana, Sleeping Beauty, the lion, the fox, the two skeletons. I'm just looking for them. So the ones in the pink squares are the ones that I need. The ones in the pink squares are the ones that I'm looking for. Alex, Happy New Year. Jen says, hello, friends. Happy New Year. She's on her phone. Not So Scary Mary. Benny and I wish you and all of our Disney family a blessed Happy New Year. Love you, Nary. Appreciate you. Just a reminder to everybody, Zippity Doo Doug is going to be live at 9 o'clock tonight for a hangout. And I'm going to go over there and hang out with him, so I hope you'll come over. Do I still need Sleeping Beauty? Yes, Corby, I do. Because I lost the crown. The crown and the owl must have fallen and got sucked up by the machine, so I basically don't have her. So yes, the ones in the pink are the ones that I'm looking for, and again, I'm willing to pay for them. I would just like to close this out as something for me to leave my daughter. That's why it's important to me. I have them back here behind me, but I purchased the case, and the case will be here, I think, in about a week. And I'll share with everybody. I'll show you the case when I get it and everything before I put it and lock it into the safe there before that happens. Park Hop Magic. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in. So I am looking for these, the ones in the pink. If you can, send me a note. Again, tell me what you're looking for me to pay, and I'll gladly work that out with you. But we need 6 now, basically, to make this all happen or make this dream come back. I really shouldn't have put them up on those shelves behind me, but when I first did it, I wasn't thinking about it, and I also wasn't expecting that I'd be flying around on this scooter and making mistakes. But we've changed things around from there. Curtis family's in the house. Hello, Curtis family. So before I go on and do birthdays, supported by Miss Debbie Bernfeld here, I also want to throw out a thank you for 2025 to everybody who has come onto this screen. Everybody who's come on to our screen. Now, I say our because, I look at this channel as a community channel. That's what we, and I say we, my team, have wanted this to be. And we are going to continue to drive for that in 2026. But coming on to our channel, whether you came on as a guest for one of the shows and were interviewed, whether you came on as part of our broadcasting team on one of the shows, whether I called you on the phone or you called me, you were on this show as a guest. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because a community doesn't commune if the people don't come together. And that's a great thing. So I want to thank you for that. I want to thank everybody for 2025 who has Ninja watched. Thank you, Ninja Watchers. You're not a channel or, you don't have anything without people that watch Ninja. They just can't come in, don't want to come in, have things going on, whatever. Sky's blue, their dog's barking, Doug's wearing Crocs. I don't care, whatever it is. If you want to be Ninja, thank you. Oh, you can send me. Thank you, Corby. Thank you. Thank you. That would be huge. And just let me know on email, whatever, what you want for it or whatever, and I'll be glad to work with you. Thank you to Ninja Watchers. Thank you to everyone who has come into any one of our chats. Any one of our chats. Thank you. We could not have done what we're doing. The more we chat, the more the algorithm grinds, the more that we are successful. Hey, Julie McCowan, Happy New Year. Or Happy New Year's Eve. So thank you for those in the chat. For anybody who shared out the stream throughout the year, thank you. It gives us a chance for somebody else to find us. Thank you. And I thought about too about things that people don't think about, or streamers sometimes forget to think about, is thank you for coming in and hitting a like. It sounds so ridiculous that as grown adults, we're asking people, hey, can you hit that thumb out there? That's my Doug voice, by the way. Can you hit that thumb out there and give us a like? It sounds ridiculous, but those impressions make a difference. I can flat out tell you for football, without a doubt for football, if I don't hit 100 likes for football or baseball, YouTube just doesn't push it out. And we've seen that in the last week. We've had 7 football streams, 6 of which got over 100 likes and blew the doors off. And we've got 7 to 14,000 views on every one of those streams. 7 to 14,000, 300 to 700 watching live. The one football stream that I didn't that got 64 views, my own Ravens game, we barely got 1,000 views on it. So you guys that are watching the channel, that like it, like the channel and like this community, again, our community channel, are making an impact by hitting a like. So as I've been saying on the sports streams, when you think about the Pete McDevitt show, hit a like and say hello in the chat. Hit a like and say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. We want you to feel a part of it. You're important to us. I love seeing every name come up there. It brightens my day when I see that. It brightens my day to connect to people. My life, when God Almighty decided that my legs were no more, when he decided that my hand was no more, he put me on another path. And this is a major part of my path. This is a major part of my year. It's a major part of my day. I live my day for the people that I love and in this community. So keep it up. But thank you to everybody who's done that. Birthday, Debbie Bernfeld sponsors this segment every week. It's Bernfeld's Birthday Bash. Love doing it. Love doing it. Where's Thad? Are you here? If you don't tell me you're here in the chat, I'm going to call you live. And have to wish you happy birthday. I would just call and wish you happy birthday, or happy New Year, Chad. Thad, I would just call you up. I would say happy New Year very quietly. I wouldn't do anything else. Oh, Mr. Rogersford, love just the way. Oh, thank you. If Thad's here, then I won't have to call him. But I would only say, happy New Year. That's all I would say. Hello, Ryan Rowe. Happy New Year, buddy. Birthdays this week. This is for the 2 weeks up until tonight. We have 2 birthdays tonight. Hello, Mr. Jeff Condon. Working early tomorrow. Good night, sir. Get some rest. Love, Jeff. He's excited because he wants his Patriots to lose to the Ravens in the first round. He sent me a note and said, just hide, want everybody, don't want you to tell everybody. And I said, I'm not going to tell everybody. I just tell somebody. So happy birthday. Benny had a birthday this week. The amazing Benny from Not So Scary Mary. He was on the 24th. Maren Memphis was on the 25th. Walt from Mouse Talk was on the 29th. Linda B was yesterday. Also, I believe was yesterday the 29th. I'll have it in next year's thing. Chris from Park Hopper Shoppers had a birthday. He didn't let us know, but now I know about it. It's on next year's listing. And Katie Phillips is having a birthday today. And I didn't see her in here. And Yet It Is also having a birthday today. So we're going to make a phone call real quick. We are going to make a phone call right here. Where is this? Let's see. We're going to make a call real quick, It is New Year's Eve. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Everybody's saying happy birthdays. I love it. Julie McCown says happy birthday to all. Benny, there he is. Happy birthday recently, Benny.
This is Katie.
Okay.
Please leave me a detailed message back to you as soon as possible.
Okay, here we go.
Happy birthday, let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you need. Happy birthday, with joy shining through. May the year that's ahead be pure magic for you.
I started choking on, I took a drink. I took too much there. What the heck is that on my screen? What on God's green earth? I don't even know what that is. OG55 in the house. What's up, OG55? That's another great channel friend from our community. Love OG55. Burnfeld's birthday bash. We literally just called Katie Phillips live and left her the happy birthday song on her voicemail. So she's going to get that. And thank you, Katie, for all you're doing for our channel, being a part of it. So, OG, great to see you in here with us. And of course, Benny came in, as I said, didn't want to miss him. A lot of great friends in the channel tonight. Monorail Molly's waving to everybody. She is out there waving. Pete, you're going to be in Florida on your birthday. When is your birthday, Debbie Cook? I didn't even know when your birthday is. Doug said he was dancing. I thought about calling Thad, but it was more important to call birthday girl herself. If your name is not on our list, if you have not given your name in the chat with your month and day for when your birthday is, you're not on our tracker and we won't recognize you. So if you want to be a part of this, let us know. January 13th? Nope, I don't think I'm there on the 13th. I'm not there on the 13th. I come into town on late on the 15th. So I'll be there for that weekend. Debbie Burnfeld, please make sure Miss Debbie F. Cook is on our tracker, though. And if anybody else is not on the tracker, please put it in there. Please put it in there. But Debbie, if you would like to meet up with me that weekend and say hello over in Epcot, or it's primarily where we're going to be, we would love to see you. And you could bring me the ones you got done, and I'll bring them home to save shipping for you. Would love to do that for you. Love to see you to say hello as well. That would be awesome. So let me know. We're primarily going to be at Epcot, just trying to talk to set up everything. So that's our big thing. Love to see you. So did I miss anybody else? Mark F is now with us in here. I see everybody. Just trying to make sure to miss anybody. Birthdays. I love doing this. This has become a mainstay of our recognition series, and we've got over 200 people in there on the recognition series. So if you're not yet, please make sure that you give us your thing. Awesome. Be awesome to see you, Debbie. Awesome to see you. We have a meeting next Tuesday night on the summer meetup, I guess I should say. Summer meetup. We have a meeting next Tuesday night, and we are going to come out next Friday night, not this Friday night, next Friday night a week, with all the opening details, when deposits are due, kind of a layout of what we're doing, all that coming next Friday a week, which I think is what, the 9th? Is that right? Friday the 9th on the News and Merch Show. Doug will be there. Jen will be there. Casey's Corner of the World. There's our partner channel, our brother. Hello, Casey. Casey, I put up the video, and it's already up to 454 views. I just put it up a little bit ago. Thank you. Casey, an executive producer. If you're not following Casey's Corner of the World, you absolutely should be. Udalali Wayne says, I can't wait for the date for the meetup. It's coming next Friday. Blake, all aboard with Blake in here as well. Casey's actually down in the parks right now. Probably getting ready to go over to Epcot if he's not already there. Probably already there. It's 8 o'clock. He's already there. Had to think about what time of the day it was. So, but I only get one therapy session a week, but you show this image 15 or more times. There, yeah, that's true. We're going to do a giveaway. We are going to have shirts or something, pillowcases, blankets. We're going to do this, and we're going to auction some of them off at the summer meetup to raise money for the charity. So you'll have a chance to get these. It's going to happen. It's a thing. We're doing it for charity. Doug's in. So that's coming. But Friday the 9th, be prepared on news and merch to get all the information, get your small deposits ready so you can get your locked in, and it'll be really, really good. We're excited about this for the August one. And then again, we are committed to next year for blankets only for Belinda. Okay. Beach towels, mini. But Roberta, that's a great idea. Beach towels is another one. That would make a great beach towel. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So we are committed to December of 2026 with another holiday hangout down in the Springs. It'll be the weekend of Night of Hope. I don't know any of the details yet. It's way too early. I'm just telling you, it is 100% going to happen. 100% going to happen. And I look forward to breaking that 100 plateau next year when we're down there and getting a picture with 100 people in it. I think we can do it. Beach towels is a great idea. So we're just keeping that in mind as we're going through. We're gonna do two truths and a lie here in a minute. We're gonna have some fun if you guys are ready. So here is the channels we talked about this week and encourage you to go take a look at. Epic Disney Magic. We talked about them on Sunday night. Epic Disney Magic. Again, these are channels that we're finding, we're highlighting, we're saying, hey, this is a good little channel. We checked it out. We encourage you to do so. We're not encouraging you to just go and subscribe willy-nilly. That makes no sense. Yeah, subscribe if you go over and you take a look at it. You say, hey, this is pretty good. I think I'm going to watch their content. Then give them a sub. You know, they can do that. So they can do that there. So you got Epic Disney Magic. Main Street Paul out in California. Main Street Paul. We highlighted his channel this week. Main Street Paul. Main Street Paul. Passports and the Pals. Passport and the Pals, 400 and some odd subscribers. We highlighted them this past week. We're adding all these channels into our under 1,000 focus right here, which we're excited about. We highlighted Sigs, the storyteller. Sigs, the storyteller. Sigs, the storyteller. This past week. And the last one was the Venture Vibes. The Venture Vibes. I hope these guys get a banner together. Their channel would jump out so much more when you come on there. They do good work. They're brand new, relatively brand new, but they do pretty good solid work. So check out all those channels. Again, not asking you to just go and subscribe, asking you to, hey, go check them out and see how they are and do that. Laura Jam, welcome in. You guys ready to have a little fun? Is there anybody out there who would like to let's see who can do it. Casey can't. Doug, do you want to call in real quick and be on the phone and while we're doing two truths and a lie, since it's me? So we got another someone on here on the phone with me. Would you like to do that since we're doing a little differently? Man, I love a Pepsi. Diet Pepsi. All right. Let me move us over to here. Give him a chance to answer. Jewelry Picks. Hello, Donna. Hello, Donna. Happy New Year. We're dropping links all throughout. Don't forget, we have all of our social media links listed in there. Let me go over and just highlight these. Roberta is dropping them all in all the way through, but we have those. Where's it at? Tools, social media. We got our Facebook page. We got our group. You can drop if you're a creator. You can drop into there. We're on LinkedIn. We're staying on TikTok and working that slowly. I'm really working Instagram. We're up to 1,800 followers on Instagram. So I'd love to keep growing that. If you're not following us on Instagram, then please do. All right, Doug, you want to sit in on this two truths and a lie?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I will let you.
I'm gonna tell everybody the truth. Because I'm gonna get your mom on speed dial.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. All right, let's do this. I'll work these. I'll start at the bottom and work up. All right, so 1, 2, or 3 in here. Kate, you did say you wanted to keep score, right?
Not me.
Huh? No, Kate. I'm waiting for Kate to answer. Hey, Rob. Rob, I
Oh,
got to
okay.
get with you on a date for 2 Truths and a Lie, May or June. We want to get you with you on a date. Get you locked up for not for 2 Truths, for Triple C. Ladies want you. All right, Kate says she can keep score. So why don't we do this? If somebody gets it right, Kate, we'll give them 1 point, and we'll see who the top 3 are at the end, and I will give out some prizes. How's that? Let's do some prizes tonight. So you get a point if you get it right. So, Doug, can you do stop signs?
I can.
Yeah, if you could do stop signs, that would be good. So I just know where I can control it. And let's get
There you
ready
go.
here. All right, we even make it sound like it's normal.
I would never put a banana in my mouth.
Not going to happen.
She's not lying.
She's not lying. She's telling the truth. So, okay, here we go. 1 point. Here are the first one. You're looking, 2 of them are true. 1 is a lie. I'll email you next week. Awesome. 2 are true. 1 is a lie. What is the lie? Number 1, my first movie I ever saw was Star Wars. Yes. Why not, Paul? You technically no, but it's always brought to you by Paul Engel. So technically no. I got these prizes from other donations that I've had. I got a whole box over there of stuff that I've got to give away. Doug's got the moves. Oh boy. The first movie I ever saw was Star Wars. Number 2, my first wrestling event I attended was WWE Tuesday Night Titans. And number 3, my first football game was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You're looking for the truth. You're looking for the truth. Go ahead and put your answers into the chat now. You have until the music ends, and then I kill it. So don't play around with this one. Don't play around with this one. And here we go. You're looking for the truth. 2 truths. You're looking for the lie. I mean, you're looking for the lie. 2 truths, 1 lie. Unofficially sponsored by Paul Engel. All right, well, give him a minute or 2 to get in there. A lot of answers going up. Even Barinda's playing tonight. Like it. Doug, you didn't even let Gloria Thibodeau get it. You ran it too early. I usually count down.
I thought it was when the music was over.
No, I give 10 seconds when the music's over because there's a 10-second delay. I count to 10 in my head, and then I say, Stephanie and Jonathan, please put up the stop signs. So ready? Doug, please put up the stop signs. I'm playing cards.
I'm never awake for this.
It's like I'm playing cards with my brother's kids. All right.
I'm never awake for this.
So the 3 things were, first movie was Star Wars. First wrestling event was WWE Tuesday Night Titans. And my first football game was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Douglas, what do you think was the answer?
I think number 1 is.
Let's see. I don't even have. Oh God, I don't even have all those things together. So I'll just go with.
Let me talk to you.
No. Hello, Movie Maniac. No, you
Oh.
are incorrect. The actual lie was number 3, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. So getting points this time, Debbie F. Cook, Paul Engel, Park Hop Magic, Little Mermaid, Belinda knew, Julie McCowan, Nanny Pooh Bear. Those were all the correct answers. So my first movie I saw with my mother and my younger brother was at 1977, whatever it was, Star Wars, A New Hope, in the theaters, two blocks over. That is no longer there. It's now a Home Depot. But that was my first movie. My first wrestling event I did attend was recorded here in Owings Mills, Maryland. Doug, it's about
That's what I
20 minutes
I
from
knew
my
that would be
house.
true.
20 minutes from my house. It used to be Tuesday Night Titans. It was like the Sunday night Johnny Carson show, but it was Vince McMahon interviewing wrestlers. It was great. I saw George the Animal Steel do a version of the dating game there. I saw Roddy Piper beat up Jimmy Snuka. It was all kind of great stuff I saw there. If you ever want to go back and
George Field doing the dating game.
dude, go if you anybody that has the app where WWE is, where all their content is, which I think is on Peacock now,
That's funny.
go search Tuesday Night Titans. I was at every one of those broadcasts, and there's like 3 of them that I've seen where I can pick me out in the audience when they show the audience. So little Pete McDevitt over in the audience still. The lie was
little
my
Peter.
yeah.
Little Peter.
Yes. The lie was my first football game was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That was actually my second. My first official football game I ever went to was the Baltimore Stars or whatever they
Colt.
were. No, not the Colts, the USFL
Oh, really?
Baltimore team. Yeah, the Colts left before I became a fan. So my first game was the Baltimore USFL team. I saw them play the Philadelphia
Oh,
team.
okay.
So that was actually my first team.
Nice.
So there we go. All right. Let's see. Jeannie says, Pete, I got you. Miguel and Dante, Tiana. Oh my God. Thank you, Jeannie. Can you send me
Oh,
an
my
email
goodness.
with God bless you, Jeannie and Corby. You
Oh,
guys
my
just
goodness.
knocked. It means
That's
so much.
awesome.
That means a lot to me because it's for Amber. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you shoot that to me on email so I don't forget so I can take them off? Matter of fact, you know what? Let me do this right now, Doug. I'm going to take them off
Go
of that
ahead.
slide so I don't forget.
Your show.
Yeah. Well, sometimes. All right. Where's that slide? Wow. So Corby's
You want me to
got
read them
me.
to you?
Corby got me Sleeping Beauty.
Yep.
And then let me do this. I'll go back one. Back one. Okay. So Corby got me Sleeping Beauty. I'm deleting. Read them to me.
Miguel and Dante.
Miguel and Dante. Okay.
Tiana and Ruben.
Okay.
Robin Hood. Sorry, Robin Hood. Tiana and
Okay.
Robin Hood.
Tiana and Robin Hood. Okay, good. That means I'm down to 3. Hello, Sir Shine. What's up, buddy? Thank you so much, Jeannie. And
That's awesome.
yeah, it's amazing. It leaves me down to 3. I got to get
Yep.
the greatest skeleton singer there is. I got to get the non-cowardly lion, and I got to get the mouse with a broom. Stop it. And I'll be there. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait. That cabinet's coming next week. Cost me $60 for the cabinet because the only
Wow.
guy that made them was in the UK. Only one I could find was in the UK that was half decent and simple. And it cost me $30 for the cabinet and $29 in shipping.
Nice.
So yeah.
Is that your new chair?
No, the new chair is in the other room. I don't have legs on today.
Okay.
I'm going to have the new chair on tomorrow because I'm going to be wearing the legs. So
Nice.
I've got on the they're called, basically what they do is they're 2 pieces of material that shrink my legs down basically so that I
Right.
can do it easily. So, all right, let's put some stop signs in. Let's do the next one. Let's see who might be getting points on this one.
Okay.
All right, stop signs are in there. Here we go. Number 1. You're looking for the lie. Don't forget. Number 1, I've eaten lunch with Ray Lewis. Number 2, I've eaten lunch with Colin Powell. Number 3, I've eaten lunch with King Kong Bundy. 1, 2, or 3, pick out the lie into the chat right now.
I allowed to help Linda.
A lot of great answers coming in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop signs into the chat, please. All right. Ben's
Big
in.
Ben came.
Ben and Stacky are both in. I'll let them in. Of course. All right. So it's eating lunch with Ray Lewis, number 1. Eating lunch with Colin Powell, number 2. Eating lunch with King Kong Bundy, number 3. What is the lie? The lie, Doug says, is number 2, and you are wrong.
Are you serious?
You are wrong. The lie.
You never told me you had lunch with Colin Powell.
Yeah, the lie is number 3, King Kong Bundy. I'm very good friends with Chris. I've eaten dinner with Chris. I've eaten dinner with Chris Pallies a lot of times. Never had lunch with him. And I've been at wrestling shows and all with him, but never had lunch with him. So the lie is number 3. So getting points is Belinda is getting points. Go Mini is getting points. Rob, UK Diz Dad. Teresa Sklar is getting points. Nanny Pooh Bear got points. That's it. So yeah, I was at Colin Powell. I met Colin Powell multiple times at the Pentagon, but there was one day where we actually had lunch over at the Pentagon, and he sat at a table with us, which was in the commissary area, which is kind of nice, kind of cool. And Bundy, I've only eaten late night, middle of the night, traveling home from a wrestling show with Bundy in a car or something. So, or at like what do they call them up in Jersey? They're God, what are the diners?
Yeah. Can I tell you something real quick?
Yeah.
It's kind of breaking news, and it's about a mutual friend of ours.
Okay. Ann Gilnack, hello, welcome in.
A certain piano player is playing live at Epcot tonight.
Oh, Rob, Piano Rob? Yeah.
Is that awesome?
Yep. I'm sorry, I thought that was public knowledge, or I would have said something. I'm sorry.
Well, he's on the stage where they had all the singers for
Up front.
Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty excited about it. This is his 20th year doing that. So I love Rob.
Awesome.
Rob's a great guy.
I've never seen him. Yeah.
You
Is he usually in he's not usually right out in front though. He's usually in a country.
He's New Year's Eve he's been out in front.
Okay.
New Year's Eve he's been out front.
Yeah.
He's done it. The great thing with Rob is if it was on a live stream, or if I knew that it was a situation like tonight, I wouldn't text him because it's a lot, it's big.
No.
But if he's in a country or something, I have done this on multiple occasions, and I didn't know if Ann heard me, but welcome in to Miss Ann Gilnack. I have texted Rob. Like, remember when he was over in the Odyssey doing that piano in the Odyssey? I texted him. I texted him one time and said, "I'm watching a live streamer who's doing you." Right? And I got back. All I got back was, "Okay, I got it." And like
I remember that.
Next thing I heard was, "This one's going out to my buddy Pete," and it was the Muppets. He does it for me. He knows I love that song. I love when he sings. He's a great singer. And Ray Lewis, of course. I had lunch with Ray Lewis on Norfolk Naval Station, and that was
I did know that one.
So there you go. There. All right, let's go again. Tell Brenda I'm enjoying cookies.
There's a whole container in there with them.
Hey.
They're good. What's the one with cinnamon on it? Is it cinnamon?
The snickerdoodles?
Is that what that is?
The white round ones?
Yeah. Okay. Good. I didn't know what it was. I just enjoyed it. Cookies.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
Did you eat the dough ball thing?
The dough ball thing.
It's a white ball. Which one is that?
Doug, that makes me a little concerned when you're asking me if I put white balls.
Yeah, my daughter made.
Oh, that might be in the other container, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Where are your cookies, Debbie?
Same to you, my friend.
I shipped them the other day. They must be lost in the postal thing.
Like
Welcome in, Dave.
the chocolate covered Oreos rock. There was a bunch of good ones in here.
Oh my God, are
Yeah,
those not phenomenal?
yeah, it was
That's
good.
the first time she's tried to do the chocolate covered Oreos,
They were good.
and
They were good.
they were fantastic.
They were fantastic. Let me close it
That
back up.
goes
'Cause
with donuts.
I'm trying to keep air from getting to it. All right, let's
I
get.
brought so I hope nobody's diabetic in your house with all the stuff I brought.
We all control it, so that's a good thing. All right, let's
Wow,
go.
you
Stop
ready?
signs up. Segment number 3. All right, you're looking for the lie. Looking for the lie. Number 1, the most concert person. Now, this is about when I like, when people say, who have you seen the most in concert? This is what this references. If you have an artist that you've seen more than once. So, number 1, the most concerts that I've been to are Billy Joel. Number 2, the most concerts I've been to are Brad Paisley. Number 3, the most concerts I've been to are Garth Brooks. You're looking for who is my number 3, basically. You're looking on who would be my number 3. So you're figuring out, 1 and 2 has got to be this. So the lie is this one. You got until the music ends to get your answers in. Get them in. Whoop, wrong one. You got extra seconds.
I didn't think you ever went there.
Used to a lot. Dun, 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 dun.
You're welcome, Mark.
All right, the answers are coming in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Stop signs going up. Okay.
You just made the list.
All right. Doug, what do you think the answer is? What is my number 3 in the rankings of those artists?
I actually have no clue because we've never talked concerts, me and you. It's something
Okay.
we've never talked about. I'm going to guess, and I'm going to say 2.
Okay, you're going Brad Paisley. Nice. Boy, I don't even have a good one to go to here.
I don't believe nuts should be in a lot of things.
Oh, that's true too. You're wrong. The answer is actually number 1.
Wow.
So I'll explain this because it's a unique answer. Mike Beachman gets it. Debbie Thuner gets it. Steph gets it. Lamont Gray gets it. Surf Bum gets it. Mark F gets it. Gloria gets it. That's it. Is that it? Yep, that's it. So Billy Joel, I have seen 5 times in concert. I've seen him 4 by himself and once with Elton John. Incredible.
Okay.
Incredible. Garth Brooks, I have seen 7 times in concert. Absolutely incredible concert, just like Billy Joel. Billy Joel gets up there and just goes at it, and he's the player, the crooner, the whole thing, right? Garth is all over the stage.
Right.
Garth is all over the stage. He's everywhere. He is the guy that got me into country music, and he is, just so if anybody knows, if there's a list of 3 people that I would want to ever have a chance to meet in my life, shake their hand, and say thank you for what you did for my life, it's Garth Brooks, because his music and everything did a ton for me. But actually, Brad Paisley is number 1. I love Brad Paisley, not as much as Garth, but I love Brad Paisley. But I actually I got to be the liaison for my company. Hershey reached out to us and said, "Hey, we want to do this thing with a summer tour, and that we're doing publicly, and we want to take military families to the shows. We want to have them meet Brad Paisley. We want to have them get, a signature and everything. Could you do it? And my company reached out to me. They're like, can you take all the shows from Maine to South Carolina and do all of them all the way over to Ohio? So I ended up seeing Brad Paisley in like a year and a half time frame. I saw him 11 times, right? And it was so bad.
Oh no, that's cheating.
Well, it was
That's
so
one.
bad. Here's the great thing. He didn't realize what my liaison thing was on like the fourth or fifth show. He looked at me when I came back there and he goes, I'm not sure if you're a super fan or a stalker. That's literally what he said to me, right? And then when I explained it to him, he was like, "Oh, okay, I get it now." And then all the other shows, it was Pete, come on up here, bring your family up here, and he was just amazing. Took more time with the
Nice.
military families than he did with everything. But I got to tell him, this is really cool. I got to tell him a story. I said, Brad, we actually crossed paths about 5 years prior when you came out with your first album. And he's like, well, he goes, how did we do that? I said, you have home and property in West Virginia. He goes, oh yeah. Yeah. I said, that home and property in West Virginia, you go through Hancock, Maryland. That's actually a town, Doug. I'm not making a joke.
I drive past it every time
Okay.
I come to your house.
So you know where that truck stop is in Hancock, right there off the interstate? Okay, so this is where this happened. I said, you know where that is? And he goes, yeah, I stop there all the time. I said, I was going up to my hunting property and I'll never forget it. I was in my truck. I was standing in line in the store inside to buy some sandwiches and stuff like that to take up for hunting week. And I'm waiting behind this person. I can see it's a woman, right? And I'm like, she's got her hair up in a bun and everything and sweats on. And I'm like, come on. I'm like, what the heck? It's taking so long. Something was going on, but it was taking so long. I didn't know what it was. So I'm standing, I'm literally one behind her, right? And I'm really pissed that it's because, my truck's outside. The woman turns around. It's Kimberly Williams, who became Kimberly Williams Paisley, his wife, who is the star. She was the star of Steve Martin, something about your mother or father, or How I Dated Your Daughter, or something. I don't know, but anyway. But Kimberly Williams is amazing, right?
Mother.
Whatever it was, something like that. She turns. This is where the story gets pretty pathetic on my part. I'm pretty good at talking. I can handle myself. She turned around and looked at me. She had just gotten married to Brad. She turned around and looked at me. So he turned around and went, and we were face to face. And I went, I love your husband. I swear to God, I just basically peed my pants right there in the middle. And I was so embarrassed, right? And I'm like, oh my God, Kimberly Williams, father of the bride. Thank you, Julie. That's it. Kimberly Williams just turned right into my face. And all I go is, I love your husband. And I'm kicking myself so now I'm more grumpy. As I walk out of the thing and I'm getting into my truck, beep, beep, Brad's hanging out the window. I love you too. She went in the car and told him. And when I brought it up to him and I told him that was me, he busted out laughing for 5 minutes because he's like, I remember that. He's like, oh my God, that was ridiculous. I was like, yeah, I was pretty embarrassed in front of your wife. So, so anyway, that's a true story. That's my Brad Paisley story.
I love that.
All right. Oh, there's a story. I got stories with all these things. I tried to put it that way. Let's put the stop signs up and do it again. She was in Christmas Chronicles. She's been in a lot of stuff. She was in a lot of his videos. You're Gonna Miss Her. The song You're Gonna Miss Her. She's the girl, that's in there. So, all right, here we go. 1, 2, or 3, looking for the lie. 1, I have played catch with Johnny Bench. 2, Preston played catch with Randy Arosarena. 3, Preston played catch with Bryce Harper. There you go. 1, 2, or 3. Which one is the lie? Put it in the chat now. give everybody a minute to catch up. Everybody should also make sure you're watching live. That can make a difference too. If YouTube puts you behind or you jump out for something and you come back, you might be missing out on points. Kate is keeping track of points. At the end, we'll find out here who will get some points, and we'll give out some prizes. I like mailing prizes, people. I did that last week when we sent out the magnet and all of the some friendship bracelets. Somebody this week might get a Pittsburgh Steelers magnet, and that could be the prize. The you?
Winning 14-0, baby.
Is it real? Miami is?
Yeah.
Who are they playing? Ohio State?
Ohio State.
And they're beating them? Oh my God. All right. We got it up there. Stop signs up, Doug. Which one is the lie? Doug, what do you think?
All right. Now I've heard story. I know you caught with Johnny Bench. I know you did that. You told me that. And I remember Preston being with Bryce Harper. I don't know if they played catch.
Huh?
So I'm gonna guess 2.
You're going to guess 2 is the lie.
Yes.
What do I got here? Let's see. I'll go with what do I have here? Gotta have something good here.
Wait. The Johnny Bench thing. Is that considered catching?
No,
Playing
yeah.
catch with him?
I played catch with Johnny Bench. I had a
You just
baseball.
threw the ball at him, and he had to.
And he caught it and he threw it back to me, and we talked for 5 minutes while we played catch, throwing it back and forth to each other. You're damn right. I played catch with one of the greatest catchers to ever play the game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, all right, Doug, to your answer, I will say,
Listen, everything about this screams "get in my mouth." Okay.
you got it wrong.
What is that?
You got
Again.
it. You got it wrong. It is not number 2. I did play
It's number
catch with
3.
I did play catch with Johnny Bench. Preston did. Hold on one sec. Oh wow! Look at
Crying
that.
out loud.
Oh my God! I am doing the same, and that's terrifying. Sorry. All right. Let me finish. Okay, there we go. All right. I played catch with Johnny Bench, like I said. Preston played catch. Well, hold on. Let me go up here and get the number. Number 2 or number 3 is the lie. So it is Debbie Cook getting it right, Go Minnie getting it right, Debbie Thuner getting it right, Blake getting it right, Paul Engel, Debbie Bernfeld, John Corndog, Steph got it right, Rob got it right, Freedom Alley, Lamont Gray, Kendrick, Mike Beachman, Jewelry Picks, Donna got it right, Mark F got it right, and Mark Langenkamp got it right. Preston did play catch with Randy O'Rose Arena at Camden Yards. I look out. We were at a Tampa Bay game. I'm looking around like, where the hell is he? And I look, and Randy O'Rose Arena is in left field playing catch in the stands with Preston, and they threw to each other like 10, 15 times in between the inning. And then Randy told him to keep the ball. And then I sent Preston down with a pen in between the next inning as he was coming out. And he's telling kids no signatures. And Preston goes, I just played catch with you. And he came over and signed the ball. Said on the ball, it says, great catch, kid. Randy O'Rose Arena. So it's kind of cool.
Well, and because we had just Saturday, or no, what?
Bryce Harper. Bryce
Monday we
Harper.
talked about Bryce Harper.
Yes, Bryce Harper. My corporate office for my company is in West Palm Beach, Florida, literally right behind Rachel's, the strip bar area, right there, is where my corporate offices is. And that is also the area where right down the street is the Washington Nationals whole facility for spring training. And they were all put up in my hotel when I was down there, and I was having breakfast, and Harper was next to me, and I started talking about my kid, and he said, call him, and he sat and talked to him for like 30 minutes. And that was when Harper was a rookie. So that's the story. So he did not play catch.
That's what threw me off.
And I'm trying not to make it too easy for everybody. So, all right.
Well, you're not.
I'm doing what I can here. So, All right, let's go to the next one. Let's put some stop signs up, Mr. Doug, as I'd like to finish on a decent time here to be able to you to do your thing. Stop signs are up. Let me just check something over here. Okay. That video is up to 538 views, the New Year's Eve one. I'm hoping I hit it at the right time. Got lucky, you know. All right. Here we go. Number one, you're looking for the lie. I have worn a Speedo in public. Anything good? Welcome in. Number two, I have worked with the Chippendales. Number three, I ran an auction for a version of online dating. What is the lie? Number one, I've worn a Speedo in public. Number two, I've worked with the Chippendales. Number three, I
I
ran an
don't think I
auction
want to
for
know the answer to
an
any of
online
these.
version of dating. You got till the music ends.
I want to know any of these.
Said you. Mouse Talk. Hello. Welcome into our partner Mouse Talk.
Oh my
Let's-
God, Walt, you might not want to come in here right now.
I'm going to record that when I go down there. I want that. I want the real one as a soundbite. I'm going to record that when I see him. All right, we're getting the answers in. Give it a couple more seconds.
This is gross.
All right, throw the stop signs up. All right, Doug, what do you think is the lie?
Well, I know. I think I'm pretty sure 2 is true because I've heard you talk about it, and I think I've heard you say something about 3. But oh, Donald.
What? Where?
And Mickey. I'm gonna guess number 1 is a lie.
Okay, you're going to guess
'Cause-
number.
Well, I'm just hoping number 1 is the lie.
You're hoping number one is the lie. All right, I hear you. Well, I will just say,
There's the bed. Guess that's where the magic happens.
there you go. Number one is a lie. Number one is a lie.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Thank you, God.
the points go to Mark Langenkamp, Debbie Cook, Little Mermaid, down to Mark F. Got it. Debbie Thunert got it. Udalali Lane Kate, Fred O'Malley, Rob UK Disnet, Susan Silva, Donna Jewelry Picks, Kendrick, all aboard with Blake, Gloria Thibodeau, all got it right. I have not been in public in a Speedo. There.
Hallelujah.
I did when I was 18 work with the Chippendales for, I didn't say I worked as a Chippendale, I worked with the Chippendales for about a year. I was let me tell you what, I was in the greatest spot there could be in. I made so much money on that.
Did you oil them up?
No. I was in a very nice looking, sharp looking tuxedo with a top hat. There is a picture somewhere that I haven't been able to find. There is a picture of me laying on a bearskin rug with a top hat.
My God.
When I was like 18, the guys that were part of the show were like, "You got to lay on the rug and take the picture, man."
We gotta find the picture.
But the greatest thing, Doug. So I handled the door and all that stuff and everything. The ladies would go in there, so all like, "Oh, okay." They would come out looking like mom's gone wild, and all liquored up, and be like coming out. I mean, I was getting tips, the $20 tips, left and right. I'd come home with every night with like $1,000 in cash. It was crazy. So it was a fun time back. That was back when I was like 19. And then I have ran an online, like it was a version, it wasn't like an online, it was not online, but it was like a version of online dating. and I did this back in high school for one of our fundraisers. Not, it was at the Hangar Club, Minnie. Yes, which is now a country bar. That's exactly where it was.
Oh my goodness.
That's exactly where it was because it's now a country bar. Matter of fact, I'll tell you another story. Hold on, I'll come back to the auction.
If I hear that Go Mini was the one that gave you a tip, I'm out of here.
This is great. So the Hangar Club owner got to know me because my uncle was the guy running the whole thing. That's how I got the slot, right? So Scott got to know me, right? And I was like 19. So when I showed up at 21 and he had turned it into a country bar, when I came in the one day to check in, I didn't see him. I gave my ID, right? And he goes, "Oh my God, it's the bar, it's the doorman from the Chippendales," right? And these 4 girls were sitting there that were working for the place, and all of them looked at me like, you know, and I was just like, oh, so he remembered me. That was funny. The Hangar Club. Anyway, so this dating thing was kind of wild. Back in high school, I ran this fundraiser where all these dates were done in the cafeteria, where the parents would pay for a date with a teacher, and they would, sit, and the parents would have a date with the teacher. It was all to raise money. So, but I did run it and was in charge of that whole thing. And it was an auction, and like one of the teachers, I made fun of one of the teachers because the guy was up there and he had no bids. I'm like, dude, how can you have no bids? I'm the auctioneer. Can anybody bid for me right here? $5. And one of the parents goes, I bid for you $5. I said, dude, I'm getting you got to at least somebody vote for this guy. Right. So, but anyway, that was a lot of fun. And we raised
Could the kids get a date with the teacher?
No, it was only for their parents were there. It was all about, hey, Katie Phillips, happy birthday to Katie Phillips. We should, Doug, we should do that. We should do it live.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you need.
There you go. There's Doug right there. So yeah, Katie, you'll see that we did that phone call earlier in the show. The parents could only bid. It was a whole parents thing. It was to raise money for one. I forget. It was one of the groups had made a state final. I want to say it was like a debate thing or something like that, and they were like $1,000 or $1,500 short of being able to go. So we came up with a way to raise money. So it was one of those deals. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. Stop signs in.
How many more you got?
I've got 1, 2. I got 4. 4. So we'll finish up here.
4 more.
Yep, we'll make it quickly.
Hurry up.
You'll be fine. All right. Number 1, I've eaten dinner with Danny DeVito. Number 2, I've eaten dinner with John Cena. Number 3, I've eaten dinner with Cal Ripken Jr. 1, 2, or 3. Figure out which one is the lie. God, it figures I'm all the way down the bottom here now. I was just trying to mess around with Walt.
Well, I'm getting jerked around here.
No, not really. Not really, Walt.
He has the best sound bites.
Oh, they're great. The one with the bedroom, this is where the magic happens, just kills me. And the funny thing was, I had a lot of people go, "Oh my God, did Walt say that about Melissa?" No, that was about Peter Pan, the bed in Peter Pan's thing when he was on the ride. That's where it was. There you go. I just got a live report from Neil in Epcot that it is ridiculously crazy right now in Epcot. That's a live report from Neil, and he also said, he also said that. So that's my trumpet. Put the stop signs up. We were talking for a little while beforehand. I think we're good.
Oh my God.
What? Am I Neil? You laughing at that?
I should be drinking right now.
Kendrick is in. We'll let him be in. All right, Doug, which one is the lie?
I'm going to guess number 1.
You're going to guess number 1. And I'm going to play. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Rojos. Nope, that's too long. We're not doing that one.
Come on, Tina, tell me about the flop over. Would you put a floppy thing in your mouth?
There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, all right. So here's what we got. Doug says number one is the lie. You are wrong, Doug. Number one is
Really?
not the lie. Number one is not the lie. The lie is actually number three. The lie is number three. So Debbie Thuner gets it. Julie McCowan gets it. Paul Engel
I'm
gets it.
listening.
Jason Thibodeau gets it. Gloria Thibodeau gets it. There's your recipients right there.
Wow.
I'll tell. I ate dinner with John Cena. Everybody should know that I've talked about that a couple times down at the Hard Rock Cafe after one of the WWE events. I sat John Cena on my right and Rey Mysterio on my left, and Christian and Edge across this thing from me, which was kind of cool and a really good time. Unbelievable. Danny DeVito. There was a movie that he did called. That was years ago now, called Tin Men. Tin Men with Richard
Yeah.
Dreyfuss. It was filmed. Okay, so Doug. You sat here just the other day. Okay, you know how I'm
Right.
sitting right here with the TV and everything, right? You were sitting right here. If you look straight, out the window, the
Yeah.
movie in that movie was the heart attack scene in the movie was filmed in that house right there.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yes. The I don't. Let's find out why. It was filmed right in that thing. The theater where I saw Star Wars was where they filmed some of the cocktail and the bar scenes. So I lived 2 streets over during the time. I came up here and we were watching them film and everything. And Danny DeVito came down with a lunch in his thing, right? And they had tables that were sitting out, and he was sitting over there eating. I just went over there, sat down, and started chatting with him while he was eating. And it was the greatest thing. We talked about comedy. We talked about Andy, what's his face? It was Lotka and, all that stuff. And it was just great. It was just great.
Right.
So I actually have a
I'm gonna
picture.
mute.
Okay, go ahead. I actually have pictures of myself with, oh God, the guy that from Jaws, Richard Dreyfuss. Pictures of me with Richard Dreyfuss and a couple of my friends, pictures with me with Danny DeVito, and pictures with me with Barbara Hershey. I never got to Bette Midler, so she's at a thing, Doug, too. So just so you know, so that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty awesome. Got to meet all of them. Go back and check out that movie Tin Men. It was a pretty cool movie. All right, let's get going. I got the last 3 here, and Doug can put up stop signs here while he's working on his thing. All right, you ready? Stop signs, Doug? Oh, okay, they are there. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, here we
Yeah.
go. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Ready? I've been okay. I've been on the Jerry Springer show. This one might be a freebie for everybody. I've been on Romper Room. I've been on WWE Monday Night Raw. So 1, 2, or 3. I've been on the Jerry Springer show. I've been on Romper Room. I've been on WWE Monday Night Raw. You got until the song ends. Drop your answer in. Looking for the lie.
Which romper?
Romper Stomper Romper Room.
There was a kid's version and there was an adult.
The kids version. All right, we'll give them a couple seconds to finish out their answers. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Doug, get the stop signs up there. All right, we got him up there. Okay, Kendricks will be in. Kendrick, you might want to refresh to make sure you're on time. Let Katie Phillips in. All right, Doug, what do you think is the lie?
No romper room.
Let's see here. I got to give you a good one here. I will give you.
Good grief.
You're wrong.
Then it's
Hey,
got to be raw.
you don't know me at all. Good Lord, you're getting every daggone thing
Then it's
wrong.
got to be raw because I know you were on the Jerry Springer show.
I have been on the Jerry Springer show. That is 100% legit. Talked about it many times. I have never
I've
been
been
on
trying to
Monday.
find that episode
I've never been
forever.
on never been on Monday Night Raw. I was one of the kids in the Miss Sally's class one time for Romper Room.
Really?
It was filmed at Channel 2 and here in Baltimore, and which is about 25-30 minutes from me on WMAR on over there. And yeah, I was in Miss Sally's class of I can see Jimmy and Bobby and Tommy. And I got on there because when we went over there to sign up for it, the lady that was doing the signing, I think we got in there because I made a smart aleck remark. I said, I'm not going to get this because she doesn't call my damn name anyway, any day. So I think that's how I got on, because I made a smart remark and the lady was like, oh, this one's going to be good. Put him in there. So, but yeah. Good Morning Baltimore. Yep, that's exactly what it was. I was on there. Good Morning Baltimore. So, all right, two left here. Two left. Let's see who's going to get some points. Stop signs up, Mr. Douglas. Number one, I've been on a Coast Guard cutter. Number two, I've been on a nuclear submarine. Number three, I've been on a aircraft support carrier. Okay, armed support carrier. Aircraft carrier, nuclear submarine, Coast Guard in reverse order, 3, 2, 1. What is your answer? You got now. Do it. You had a false memory that you were on there? It was something. Good old Miss Sally. All right, give it a couple extra seconds for everybody to get in. Nobody laughing at.
What Mark put.
3, 2, 1. All right, stop signs up. All
I'm
right.
just going to tell you, I have no clue.
Okay.
Because you don't talk about your work.
I don't talk about it a lot now.
So
There's-
I really, the only guess I can guess is the sub. That's the only thing I can guess.
Okay, you're going with the sub. And let's see if I can find something good for you on
Because
this
that
one.
would be probably the hardest one to get on.
Let's go with oh, that's not a bad one.
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
You're wrong. You're wrong. I have never been on a Coast Guard cutter. I've never been on a coast. I stood down below a Coast Guard cutter. I have done stuff with cutters, but I've never officially been on a cutter. I never boarded the cutter. The one day that I was down there, operational master chief was not there, nor was the captain, and I couldn't go on without that. I have. Let me get the answers first. The answer is number one. So points go to Mark F. And Ann Gilnack got it. Debbie Thuner got it. Katie Phillips got it. Mike Beachman, Nanny Pooh Bear, Lamont Gray, Susan Silva, Teresa Scalora, and Steph got it right. I have been on a nuclear submarine. I went on a dock nuclear submarine at Newport Naval Station. Dude, let me tell you, it is tight in there. That's where I was at, Ann. Groton, Newport, New London. Those are my two that I was up in. I was up there in Newport for a docked one, and then I was in an active live one in Groton. That was based there. They were up there doing some work and stuff on it. And I got to go inside of it. It is tight as can be. And I was on the aircraft carrier. I think it was a George Bush, maybe. I can't remember offhand because it's gray, but it was literally the event that we had at San Diego Naval Station where we gave breakfast to the whole entire base. If you go back and search online, Mission Breakfast, San Diego Naval Station, Mission Breakfast, San Diego Naval Station, you will see where the Today Show was there. And I was actually on the carrier with, oh God, what's the guy, the weatherman? I can't draw a blank now.
Al Roker.
Al Roker. Al Roker. Al Roker was great. I talked to Al Roker for every year for 9 years straight at that event. And the 8th year, he came to me. He came to me at, where were we at? We were in Florida. Tyndall, maybe? So one of the bases in Florida. And I remember our one of our vice presidents was like very nice, but like 80 some years old, and she would pester the heck out of Al Roker the whole time, right? And he literally came to me and said, "Dude, keep the old lady away from me this time." So, but yeah, so I love Al Roker. So Mark says I've been on a sub, but it was not a nuclear sub. I've also been on an aircraft. Nice, Mark. They wouldn't let me touch anything, and I had armed guards with us as we just did the quick walkthrough, and it was very quick. But dude, I don't know how they do it. It's so tight. It's so tight. It was just cool to see, those things. The only thing air wise that I didn't get on, I would have liked to have got on an Apache, not to fly, but just to see in it, that would have been awesome. I did get to walk on prior to 9/11. I did get to go on Air Force one time, but after 9/11, they weren't allowed to get anywhere near it. So, all right, let's do this here. Let's go down and, let's go to the last one, Doug. And I got something fun for you here. Well, it might be fun for me, not for you. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. I was on a nuclear sub in Groton I had to make parts for them. Nice. Nice. That New London. I hate it. Always had trouble getting on New London. It was a pain in the butt for them. That's where I had Doug at New London, Groton, where she's talking about. I had an ID. They went through this run where the base commanders were determining the ID that you used. It wasn't a universal anymore. So I had to get a different ID at every base. I covered 27 bases, right? I opened up at Groton. I didn't get it out before. I used to get my ID out first and then have it ready. I forgot to do it. So I opened up my zip thing on my thing, and all my IDs came rolling out in plastic. And MPs are right on me with guns. What's going on? It took me like an hour to go through and explain, and they had to call up to certain things to find out who I was and what it was before I could get through. Never did that happen again, I can tell you. One time was enough. So, all right, here's number one. I've eaten groundhog. Number two, I've eaten wild pig. Number three, I've eaten squirrels. 1, 2, or 3. I've eaten groundhog, I've eaten wild pig, or I've eaten squirrels. One of them's a lie. Which one is it? I don't even have the music ready. Let me see if I can go all the way up here. Dun, dun, dun. See, that's what happens when I go down for sound bites. I have an update from Neil. We couldn't even walk past the UK. We had to turn around and go back. That's crazy. That's why I never want to deal with that on that day. All right. I'll give it a second here.
I thought you've eaten all these.
Maybe, maybe not. One of them's a lie, maybe. We'll see.
We mean maybe now.
Stop signs.
Now you're cheating.
No, I'm not cheating. Okay. There we go. Okay. Doug, what would be the lie in that group?
I'm going to say the wild hog.
You're actually correct on this one for once, and it's just because you guessed it out of your butt. I had no idea. That is
Well,
actually
because I've
right.
heard you say, you've
Well,
told me
hold
you've
on.
eaten groundhog.
I'll go into it. Hold on. I'll go into it. Number 2 is the truth or the lie. So Julie McCown gets it, Paul Engel gets it, Gloria got it, Debbie Bernfeld got it. Kate, can you let me know who the top point getters are real quick? Here's the lie. Here's where it is. I will tell the truth first. I have eaten groundhog. Literally I was driving my truck down on the trails, literally saw him go running and literally pulled out a pistol, went on him right across the opening of my truck and
Yep.
dropped him. That was great. He was
You
good.
told
It was
me
just like
that
chicken. It
story.
was just like chicken. It wasn't, I wanted to try it. I have eaten squirrels. They're delicious. I've had squirrel stew. I've had them straight. I never liked squirrel brains that much. My buddy's mom loves squirrel brains. Loves squirrel brains. Loved it. Said it. I don't know. I could never get into that. But squirrels and stuff were good. You know. So they are good. You cut them right, but and they come right
Stop
apart.
it.
They come right apart.
You're making me
So
puke.
that's why you assigned me to Epcot, Pete. One word, raise. Casey, that's great. Oh, that's good. They don't taste like chicken. They taste like squirrels. Just saying. Oh, there you go. Way too big on that. Good Lord. Hold on, let me get that out there. Okay. And then the wild pig, here's the frustrating part. We do have wild hogs up there. The one time that we killed one while I was up there, we cooked it and we burnt it. They burnt it so bad that it was really because it was their first time doing it. They tried to do it in a pit and the coals they put this stupid thing right on top of the coals. It's not supposed to be that way. We learned about that after
No.
the fact. It's supposed to be. So I never got a chance to, and I haven't been up there since because of everything that's happened to me. Wild hog, from everyone that I've talked to has said, if you like pork, you get a wild hog that's done properly, it will just melt in your mouth. It's incredible. So I didn't get a chance to. I would like to. I've eaten other things too. I've eaten wild turkey. It's very gamey if you don't do it right. And I've had wild turkey. What else have I had? I've had plenty of deer. I had an opportunity to have coon one night. I said, nope, my hypocrisy goes so far. I would not try that. I have had bear. I've had alligator. I've had both of those. And I've had elk. And Doug, venison, if it's done right, is really good. Elk may be the best meat I've ever eaten in my life. It was
Really?
I was shell shocked. Shell shocked. I had a guy that I worked with years and years ago who went elk hunting. He was like, "You got to try this. You got to try this." I'm like, "Dude, I love deer." I was like, "I'm really gonna like it. Is it gonna be gamey?" He's like, "I'm telling you." And I gave in and ate it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I've never had buffalo, Paul, bison. I've never had that, even though you can get it in the store. Susan Silva says elk is good. Debbie Cook, elk jerky is amazing. Elk don't have shells. No, they don't. No, they don't, Mark. It is real. If you ever get a chance, Doug, if you ever go to a restaurant that has game or whatever, oh my God. Venison, Nanny Pooh Bear, you got to try elk. I love venison. Elk was at a whole nother level. Whole nother
Yeah.
level. Now, I had a chance for moose when I was up at Fort Drum. Two of the guys that were there killed a moose, and I had a chance for it, but I forget whatever. We were in meetings or something. I was convincing a guy to fire himself, so I didn't get a chance to eat that. So that was my thing, Doug.
I remember that was a good story.
I love the best thing to do is when you go and sit down with somebody, you convince them to fire themselves. So it works out really well, and I was pretty good at it. So I did it with multiple people. So all right, did Kate ever give us an answer on the points or?
I don't know.
I don't see it. So, I'll give Kate another minute. Here's Doug is going live in just a few minutes. Everybody, it's going to be a bunch of friends over there having a good time. Doug, I'm going to let you go so you can go over and get set up because it's 9 o'clock. I'll be over shortly.
Buddy.
Thank you for coming over here and hanging out,
See you all
guys.
later.
Go see Doug. If you don't, then I'll do something. Here. I start.
You run around outside in the Speedo.
Okay.
Oh my God, don't be doing that. Get the heck out of here.
Look at your face. Oh, that made me laugh. Oh, okay. Kate says
When the peacemaker's clothes off.
4 points. 4 points each. Okay. Gloria with 5 points. Paul Engel. Debbie Thunert. Wow. All right. So I'm going to give a prize. Neil says eating in France. It's mellow there. How many people we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to give everybody prizes that in the top from 4 up. So, Kate, do me a favor, email me those names. Cut and paste and email me that, please. And elk is not venison. Elk is elk, and venison is deer. Yep. Email me those names, Kate.
Here shortly.
I'm like, go get out of here. Go over to Doug, everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun over there. He's going to be hanging out well past midnight, and we would really appreciate it if you would do that tonight. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop you all into there. We're going to drop into his show. Let me pull up the link for his show real quick. Give me 1 second. It's a good thing to do when you can do this. So let's go here and here. I hope that everyone has a safe new year, a blessed new year. Love somebody that you haven't loved this year. Tell somebody in there that you love them. They mean something to you. I'm telling you, I'm on a crusade for 2026. If you see me out and about, I'm going to tell you one thing minimum, maybe a couple more, but one thing minimum that you've done for me in my life to make my life better. Every last person, I'm going to do it. That's my goal for this year, and I'm excited about it. So when you see me out and about, all right, let me load this up real quick. Here, go back. Oh, come on. It's easier if you just take it home. Dun, 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 dun. Your dad called elk venison? Really? Yeah, no, deer is considered venison. I can't remember where the name come from. I used to, Nanny, when I was little, I used to call all meat venison. I got my grandfather who corrected me. It was like, venison is only male or female deer. I was like, okay, no problem. No problem. And this way we can just, anybody that wants to be dropped in, you can be dropped right into Doug. Right there, save. All right. It's been awesome hanging with you all tonight. I hope you had some fun. Congratulations to everybody playing the game. I hope you learned a little bit more about, maybe more than I want to share. I don't know. We'll have some fun. But go over to Doug's tonight, hang out. I don't know who all he's got coming over, but I know he's got some people coming over. I'm going to get a break real quick, go to the little streamer's room and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll stop over there and say hello as well. So we'll see you real soon, everybody. I don't even have an outro ready right now. So let's I don't know, we'll take you out on this one.